What other big surges have there been over the last couple decades that you kind of share with us, or kind of some history on what you guys have done in the Chicago area?
Well, Mark, I might jump in real quick. One of the things regarding the surge we're having with Afghans right now is that I would say we are still in the middle of it. You know, it's maybe not in the news as much anymore, but at World Relief Chicagoland, we've welcomed about 150, I think, Afghans to date, and we're expecting another 125 more that will be resettling. So just on that front, there's still quite a number of people arriving, and then we'll have lots of other refugees coming in beyond that. But Susan might be able to speak a little bit better to the long-term context of group arrivals or large influxes that we've seen over the years.
Yeah, early in the 1970s and 80s, many refugees from from the Vietnam War were coming. So specifically, the Hmong people arrived, and then from there, Illinois has resettled many people from Somalia, from Ethiopia, from Eritrea, from former Yugoslavia, from former Soviet Union. So when you think about big world-shaping events that have happened and major wars, very often in the years following that, we will welcome people from that crisis, especially if it hasn't resolved quickly. We continue right now to resettle not just people from Afghanistan, but also from Iraq, from Syria, again from countries in the former Soviet Union. We resettled folks have welcomed some folks from Venezuela, and could go on and on. But truly, it is a global program. But right now, we are resettling many people from Afghanistan, and that's the church that you mentioned, Mark, that you've got involved in. They're an example of so many groups throughout our communities who have been just incredibly generous with Afghan refugees as they're arriving. Illinois is expecting to welcome 1,600 Afghan refugees in the matter of a few months, and I believe as of today, right around half of that number have already arrived to the state of Illinois, and we're waiting to welcome others who are coming from U.S. military bases around the country where they've been staying for a couple of months. And they are in need of a place of safety, a place to rebuild their lives, and in need very specifically of housing.